And we're going to give you the starting lineups right now. But first, we'd like to say this game is presented by MC Sports, Lights, Camera, Community Action, Mid-Penn Media Center, San Antonio Avenue in Palo Alto, California. And if you're just joining this, I'm CJ Rulo alongside Kieran Costa, live from the Robert Ayers Gymnasium in Atherton, California. And tonight is a special night for some guys on both teams. This is senior night.
As it is a big night for all the seniors. It's a big night for all the seniors here. As the starters for Woodside is Baldens, Yannick, and Densero, Sandovan, and Patron.
And of course, Raymond Fowler coming out for the Bears, and this place is going very loud. Raymond Fowler, one of the great players on this team this year. And they're starting all the seniors tonight. Gwen LeBlanc, another senior coming out and start. Number 4, Captain Kyle Winterling, another senior. They're going to go all the seniors starting tonight. So Javante will not be starting, but this team should still be good. Eric Norton, another great player, another senior.
And you see this place get really loud for Eric Norton, and he has a lot of family here tonight supporting him. And I think this would be a big win for Norton and every single senior.
They're not starting Javante as a senior night. They would normally start him though.
Beautiful national anthem before tonight's rivalry game. And this place is ready for action. As all the fans, everybody really hyped for tonight's ball game.
Yeah, and Menlo Atherton, they're starting on the seniors tonight, so they're going to be without Javante Hill to start, but I think they're going to sub him in pretty quickly. But I also think they're going to try to make sure their seniors get enough playing time. This is their last home game of the year, and they definitely want to go out with a bang.
As Yeniak will jump for the Wildcats with Raymond Fowler for the Bears. As we're ready for action, the tip's up, controlled by Fowler, and passed around to Eric Norton, bringing the ball up.
And I think right now Norton's going to be the keystone. He is going to be the key to this Bears offense early on.
Some quick ball movement early. Winterling has it inside to Perot, misses the layup, own rebound, no. Taken away by Baldanese. Slowly bringing the ball up. Pass out to oh, and it's stolen away by Eric Norton. All the way, misses the layup. Oh my God. As he went all the way, an amazing steal, but missed the layup. But Raymond Fowler fouled going back up as he's to the stripe to shoot two.
And I think Fowler did a good job. He saw that Norton's got the steal, but he's trailing all the way there and ready for a second chance in case of a Norton miss.
As that's your first point of the game, as a layup good for Raymond, as the free throw good for Raymond Fowler. The second no good. Good strong rebound by Yeninek. Drives, passes to number 24, Sandovan, back to Yeniek, to Sandovan, to Yeniek. Hat finds.
I think a travel there.
Knocked out of bounds by Guiana Lacaban, and it will stay Woodside ball.
I think, still good defending though by the Bears. I mean, they're making sure Woodside's not getting any easy shots. They're making them work for the points.
As a three, no good. A good rebound by Will Perone. Quickly up. Oh! The ball was on the ground and it was taken away by the Wildcats.
That was just poor ball possession by Gwen Labayon. I mean, that was just, he gets it and then just couldn't keep a handle on it. I mean, it was a little bit of a strong pass.
A jump ball is called, it looks like.
That will still be Wildcats ball.
As Balden's to inbound. He looks a bit almost the violation, but gets it into Yenick as kicks into the corner to Balden's. Oh, and it's taken away. Eric Norton another chance, and he misses that layup and loses his own rebound, and he's not happy with himself.
And Eric Norton, he's one of the guys who's the hardest.
And it's another steal. This time Raymond Fowler has it to Norton.
I'm gonna say this much, man. Eric Norton is one of the hardest people on himself on the court. You can see that. Him and Javante Hill, I believe, are two of the guys who are very hard on themselves whenever they make a play. They feel it is their fault. And that's the mentality of a team basketball. I mean, hey, it's my fault. I can't feed you guys.
Kai Winterline knocks down a corner three, and it's a two-possession game, 4-0 Bears.
And that was just good shooting by Winterling, but even better, it was a team feed. I mean, you look, Norton sees Winterling open in the corner and feeds him perfectly for that three.
The layup, no good, a foul. And Sandovan to the line to shoot two.
All right, now Woodside's coach, he's bringing over Baldens and number 33, Paul Ronan. He's going to be talking some strategy about them as Sandoval missed the first one. And now checking in for the Bears.
Fabrowski.
Yeah, Logan Fabrowski checking in for Will Perone.
Sandovan hits the second, it's 4-1. Eric Norton quickly brings the ball up to Raymond Fowler to Winterling. Drives inside. Oh, Fabrowski blocked. A monster block. Yenen. And it was a monster block, but it went out of bounds off for Broski, and it will be inbounded by the Wildcats.
I believe there's a foul called there on the Bears. I don't know by whom, but they call the push.
As backing down at half court. Oh, a nice move, drives in, thought he got fouled, no. Put back, good. And there's a foul, and one. And this is a chance to tie the game for the Wildcats. This is what they need to do, hang with them early, as it is now 4-3.
And a blocking foul called on Norton there, but I'm going to say that much though. I mean, Wildcats player, he was on the ground. So if that's a blocking foul, I'm a little surprised.
It looks like the bucket was waved off. The bucket was waved off, and now the bucket was waved off, so he's just going to shoot. He's going to shoot two. And he misses the second.
Nice rebound there by Fowler. Fowler's getting up early. Oh, nice move by
Eric Norton gets that one to fall, but you could see him still shaking his head. He's probably still thinking about the other two.
Yeah, and he wants more points. He wants to help his team, but he wants to be one of the main ball handlers on the team right now. And he's a very hard guy to stop.
Oh, and it's taken away by Kai Winterling. Oh, and that's a foul. Sandovan just shoved him to the ground. And I think I saw a little bit of Sandovan's anger come out there as his team's down 6-2 with 4:29 left in the first.
Sandovan not happy that Winterling was able to pick it away from him. And, you know, sometimes that happens in basketball where, you know, a guy gets unhappy and he'll just make a rash foul.
But that's only the second on the Wildcats as Fabrowski drives, kicks out to Winterling, jogging up at the top of the key, kicks out. Raymond Fowler, a beautiful pump fake, has an open shot, gives it up to Fabrowski. That's a good teammate right there. As Raymond Fowler misses the three. James Beckwith as he is. Oh, and a behind the back pass taken away. It's Eric Norton again, drive, layup, that's good. As a reverse. Timeout Woodside, 8-2. Manuel Atherton.
I know that's a good call. I mean, right, you want to stop Norton before he can get too hot. Norton, when he gets hot, he's very unstoppable. As we're going to take another look at this. See Norton coming right down the lane. Two defenders on him, splits them both. Nice layup.
As you see there, the Woodside huddle, I bet they're saying, come on guys, it's 8-2, we're still in this game. There's a lot of time left, it's still the first quarter. Let's get a couple stops and it's a couple stops and they tie the game up with a couple threes.
And checking back into the game for the Bears is number 24, Logan Fabrowski.
As bringing up the ball quickly is Woodside. Kick out. They have no driving lane. It's a good interior defense by the Bears. As a drive, layup, no good. Oh, and the rebound went right through the hands of Fowler, but the layup was missed, and Fowler gets that rebound.
That was just good defense. That's good.
Beckwith drives, jump shot, got it. 10-2.
That's good team basketball. Fowler gets the ball, rebound, sees Beckwith after charging in, feeds out Beckwith. Beckwith makes the shot. That's 10-2.
As some good defense by Kai Winterling, and a good swish in at the trap. As he throws it off the knee of Kai Winterling out of bounds, and here comes Javante Hill.
And Javante going to be checking in for Kai. And I'm going to say this much, man. Javante, Eric, and Raymond Fowler, that's a key three. You cannot let get hot fast. They get hot, they're going to stay hot for a while.
Yeah, even if one of them or two of them get hot, this can get ugly pretty quickly. As Woodside bringing the ball up, that the pass goes to Quizin. The three, no good, rimmed out. Jump ball, it will go to the Bears, it looks like. And you see, that's Javante Hill giving a hug to the ref on that play.
He's very pleased about that call. I mean, he's happy it's Menlo Atherton ball.
As Eric Norton to bring the ball up. He's played the whole first quarter, 2:30 left.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna say this much though, man. Norton and Fowler, those guys combined have been doing a very good job in the early bits of the game.
Beckwith drives, finds Fowler to Hill. Good pump fake. Back to Fowler. His three, no good, and out of bounds. It will be off white. Woodside, no, it will be white ball as it was tipped out by Woodside.
And Coach Molinari calling a play, and he wants, I'll bet you anything, he wants to get the ball inside and score. And that was just
as a nice steal on the inbounds. Oh! And the throw goes off the foot of the Wildcats out of bounds. And that could have been a turning point for this Wildcat team to get back in the game.
I'm going to agree with on that. I mean, this is the time, in my opinion, where it's Menlo Atherton's up-tempo offense. And that can actually play havoc with teams that try to slow the pace down. Menlo Atherton's so up-tempo, it actually can hurt other teams.
Wait, no good. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, Woodside. Gives it up to Yeninek, to Kazin. Off his hands, Eric Norton. It looks to be another layup. Oh, behind the back to Javante Hill. He makes the layup, and this place is going crazy. What a behind the back pass for Eric Norton. Timeout, Woodside.
And that is something coaches will occasionally do. That was perfect basketball by Norton. He sees.
Look at this again.
He sees immediately the defender coming on him and just passes it perfectly to Javante Hill. And Javante is pumped up about that.
As that's the first double-digit lead of the night for Menlo Atherton. They lead 10-2.
How much this much? I think Menlo Atherton with senior night, with how the seniors have been playing, I think they're just going to be hard to stop. And Woodside knows they're in enemy territory. They are playing Menlo Atherton in Atherton. Menlo Atherton brings the crowd. This is going to be super hard to stop once they get rolling.
As this is just what you didn't need if you were Woodside. Woodside needed this early. They needed to hang with them early. But let's see if Menlo Atherton can completely end this and put it away right now. They're up 10 already. Javante Hill on the floor. That's some effort. And it had to just be chucked in the air as James Beckwith holding at the top. Hand off to Hill. To Norton. Fowler sat down. Oh, as he has Yaninik flying into the backcourt. Javante Hill drives, jump shot, no good. And he wanted that rebound.
That was almost over and back. He's being aggressive, which coach will like, but that's going to be a blocking foul. And I don't know about that one. I think he had the feet set. I think Beckwith had the feet set on that.
I thought that was if that foul was going to be called, I would have called a charge, but Yaninik to the line to shoot two, hits the first, and it leads back to 9.
And Spencer Corona now checking in for Eric Norton. So I think Coach Molinari is going to slowly start subbing off the seniors.
As you saw Javante Hill talking to the ref, and I think he was just asking about that call. And he misses the second. Good rebound by Will Beasley. To Hill. To Fabrowski. Beckwith misses a three. Rebound Woodside. Fast break. Kazin, no. As the Bears can get back, and that stopped the fast break nicely.
And that was just good defense. They see it immediately. They see that immediately Woodside trying to cherry pick, and they just do a great job of getting back.
And a good defensive board for Logan Fabrowski. Lead pass to Beckwith. Gives to Bradley Stillman, but the ball to Hill at the top. Shot clock turned off. 7 seconds left. Hill drives, puts up a layup, no good, and he's fouled. There'll be 3.4 left. And it would be quite a show if Wildcats could, if he makes both free throws, to get a 3 off to end the quarter and maybe get some momentum going into the second quarter.
I think that'd be very good.
Hill hits the first.
And Javante, I mean, from the free-throw line, he is extremely cold from the free-throw line. I mean, not cold, I don't mean he's not gonna miss. That dude is like an assassin from the free-throw line. He will make you pay.
And he misses the second, and a good rebound, put back up, no good. Rebound Woodside. That was a great chance for Will Beasley to put that back up off the Hill miss. But at the end of one quarter, the Bears lead by 10, 13-3.
I think that's exactly what the Bears needed early on to get a bit of a lead to kind of hold. I mean, didn't score. There's not a lot of scoring in the opening quarter, but it is definitely, I think, in my opinion, more a defensive game than an offensive game. I mean, both defenses have been playing very well and very limited scoring on both sides.
As there's still time for Woodside if they could get some momentum going into halftime, and will feel a little better in the break about themselves.
I think so too. I mean, if they can have a good second quarter, keep Menlo scorings to a minimum, I think that can actually be a good job. But I also am going to say this. If Menlo Atherton can just have a breakout quarter, I don't think Woodside's going to be easily able to come back. They have very good defense, and they've been showing that. I mean, they've only allowed 3 points so far, and 2 of those were off free throws. And not only that, Javante, Raymond, Kai Winterling, Eric Norton, Fabrowski, and Beckwith, they've all been showing up.
As the Wildcats get the ball to start the second quarter, and they'll have to re-inbound the ball after 5 seconds were taken off the clock. I don't know what happened there, but it's an open 3 for Yee. Oh, it's an air ball.
And that was just a very poor shot. He had all the time in the world.
As a foul was called on Menlo Atherton, the Wildcats will get the ball back. I personally thought Javante Hill got reached in on, but and it's tipped out. A nice save by a Wildcat. Controlling at the top of the key is Ye. Gives to Yenanang.
I think I'm going to say this much. The Bears doing a very good job of trapping, and a nice and charging called. That's Yemby.
I'm not so sure about that one, as I give that one a shooting foul.
And Fabrowski to inbound. Here comes Javante taking it up.
As inside, Beasley lost the ball, got it back, goes up and was fouled. That's a good second effort by Will Beasley to draw that foul.
And you actually look at the fouls right now. I mean, 5 for the Wildcats, 4 for the Bears. It's been a bit of a, foul game early on. 9 total fouls.
As it's getting a bit sloppy here to start the second quarter, but Will Beasley hits the first free throw, their largest lead of the night. It's at 11.
And now Norton and Whirling checking back in as Beckwith and Fabrowski are going to be checking out. And I'm going to say this much. With Menlo Atherton's depth, they can cycle players. And the thing is, they don't have just one or two guys in a position that are good. They have a ton of guys that are in a position that are good.
Will Beasley's second rim's out. A good rebound by Patron. And it's taken right away by Kai Winterling. Inside layup, good! Will Beasley. And he has the last three for MA.
Yeah, and you know, Beasley and Beck are the two youngest on this varsity team. The two youngest on the team are sophomores. The rest of the team is all juniors and seniors. And there are more juniors than seniors on this team. So, you know, they are going to be a little bit more team.
Inside, it was bubbled, and Kai Winterling got blocked. Javante Hill, though, has it.
And that was a monster
Eric
block.
Norton.
And I think if Woodside had been able to get the ball and make a really good fast break on that, that would have been a really big momentum swing.
As Will Beasley spins, fires, and hits.
And Beasley's
and Beasley has 5 straight points, and they lead by 15.
And I think Beasley's starting to find his stroke, and that's going to be really hard to stop. Another guy you cannot let get going. Menlo Atherton is like, in my opinion, they're almost like the Warriors. They have so many guys. If you let them get going, it can hurt you.
A three, no good. Rebounded. Boom, Kai Winterling spin move in the backcourt. Inside, it's mid. That was a big layup. Oh, extra effort by Eric Norton. Got his team another shot. Kai Winterling, a very deep three, short. Hill can't get that rebound. He wanted it badly.
That's still go. That's good second chance offense. They got a break. Menlo Atherton got a huge break.
As a layup good for the Wildcats.
And on that,
Hill wanted a charge, didn't get it.
Yeah, Javante wanted a charge on that. Ref didn't call it. He also didn't call a blocking foul. And I think if Javante had a blocking foul call, he would really have been unhappy.
As Hill goes up, got blocked, and they call it out of bounds on Hill. And the crowd's not happy with that. And now he's Hill to sit down.
And Corona and Javante Hill checking out. Gwen Labayan and Raymond Fowler checking back in.
This is the same team they started with, but with Beasley instead of Perrone. Let's see if this team can build up that lead. It's at 13 right now.
Yep. And it's a very comfortable lead.
Knocked out of bounds.
But I'm going to say it's can't get sloppy. They have to keep attacking. Well, all it takes in most sports is, one momentum swing either direction. And I think if Woodside gets some momentum going in there, it's going to be a very hard day. And even with the depth of Menlo Atherton, Woodside can make it hard.
I think, though, and a three, no good. And, saved off of Landmark, and that looked like it hurt.
And I think Lockbine took that off the stomach, maybe over the pelvis region. That is a painful area to take a hard, sudden shock off.
As the ball is inbounded quickly by the Wildcats, up three, no good. Oh, Raymond Fowler got really up high to get that rebound. As he brings the ball up himself. Goes to the corner to look on. Now back to Winterling. To Hill. Goes up and knocks down the layup. Eric Norton. Timeout for MA as Perrone looked to be checking in at that point. 4:22 left. They lead by 15. That's tied their largest lead of the night.
Yep. And I'm going to say this much. I think this is the part where Menlo Atherton's going to tell the guys, hey, keep firing, but don't be sloppy. You're going to want to keep the lead, but don't be overly sloppy early. And for Woodside, they're going to probably use this timeout so that they can talk strategy. They need to stop this relentless assault by the Bears and try to keep scoring down to a minimum. Now, I think they're capable of it. In practice, do I actually think it will happen? I honestly do not think it will happen. And the Bears have just too much momentum right now.
As this is a big 4:22 for both teams. If the Bears, say they get to 30 points and they take a 20-point lead, they can extend this lead to 20 points. That would really help their offense. But Woodside, you can't count them out, as if they can get back in this game in this last 4:22, still have a shot going into the second half. A jump ball is called. He'll go to Woodside.
And I'm gonna have to agree with them that. I mean, if the Bears can get to 30 plus, get a 20-point lead, 30-point lead, it's just gonna be hard.
No, as it's the Bears ball. As the Woodside coaching staff yelling that the Bears got the last one, and they will confer at the scorer's table.
And I'm going to say, I think they're correct.
Do you like the rule that the jump goes either way? I'd much more rather see the players have to jump, because in a close game, whenever someone holds the ball, you can just hold it and you get another possession. I don't like that rule in high school basketball.
Well, I do not know why that rule is in place, but I think it's just, it's more of a luck thing. And that's going to be M.A. ball. And Woodside's coach is yelling at the refs. He is not happy. And the Bears get a break here.
As I agree with the Woodside coach, my count also had the Bears getting the last one. Eric Norton inside, Will Perone lost the ball. Jump ball. Another jump ball is called. And the Woodside coach is like, yeah, we get this one, right? You see some sarcasm in his face. He's not happy with the officiating and how this game's going. Inside, reverse layup, no good. A foul's called, and this is their chance to get back in the game.
This will be the first chance for points since the end of the first quarter.
As you see, Patron going to the line, and he misses the first, and that's kind of how the game has gone for Woodside.
Yeah, and
unlucky bounce here and there, and just can't execute well. And he misses the second too. Will Perone with that board. Eric Norton quickly bringing the ball up. Goes all the way himself, and it's stolen. A layup no good, put back good for Yenaniak.
And that's good second chance points by Wildcats, and he sees immediately straight off. That's a miss. Yenaniak coming in from the back court, making a great play, getting
Will Perone
the team.
Inside, layup good.
And that's good too by Lockline. Splits the defense, gets inside easy too.
Oh, and he foul.
And a kick ball there.
A kick ball is called on Raymond Fowler. It looked induced though, as he just chucked it off his foot.
And Fabrowski checking in for Fabrowski for Perron.
As in the backcourt, it's taken by Dennis.
And Woodside is really slowing the game down. They are playing at their optimum pace. And MA not having to like to wait. They like playing a little more up-tempo, and that's definitely something Molinari stresses.
Ooh, and 10 seconds on the shot clock, but driving layup no good. And going to the line for two is Kuzin.
And Beckwith checking in for Lepion. There's that cycling I told you. They can get fresh legs. I mean, with depth this deep, they can just cycle players in.
As I'm surprised Hill is still not in the game, but Eric Norton to Kai Winterling drives, kicks it out to Fowler, holds the ball, and Winterling just standing, holding, trying to wind down the shot clock a bit. Eric Norton has it to Beckwith. with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Norton drives, corner three, no good. Air ball, nothing there. Baldwin's the rebound. Jump shot by Dennis, no good. The rebound to Winterling. Oh, and a nice move by Beckwith. Jump shot, no good. And they lead by 16.
And that was good spacing by Beckwith. And now the Bears starting to play, a little bit of a trap style offense and a trap style defense, my mistake. And I think it's actually a really good job by them. I mean, they force Amanda to make passes like that.
Intercepted by Kai Winterling. Misses the layup. That would have been big for the Bears and really extend that lead, but Winterling couldn't get the layup to go. Woodside, and they call a foul on Mendel Atherton. I do not like that call at all.
They call it blocking on Norton, so they're going to take 1 and 1.
Shooting 2 is Denus. It's a 1 and 1 because they're in bonus. And he makes the first. He'll get another. A big second shot here.
Now checking in is Shen Collin. We haven't seen him much, this year for the Bears, at least in the games we've been broadcasting. He's checking in for Norton.
As Shen Collin checks in for, it looks like, Eric Norton. As with 1:05 left in the half, the lead's 14. They'd like to extend this early. Knocked out of bounds. And a push called on Quinn. That's only their 3rd foul. Collin has nowhere to go to until Fowler pops out. Hill at the top. Looks for a screen, doesn't get one. Collin tries to give him one. Back to Collin. Oh, a nice move by Bobrowski. Misses, and it's a lead pass stolen by Raymond Fowler, and he made that look easy. Corner 3, Shen Collin, no. As there's about a 2.3 differential between shot clock and game clock. They're not gonna get a 2 for 1, let's wind it down. But they're playing quick ball movement here. As they go in, and a charge is called. No.
And that's a good job by Javante, getting his feet set, making sure they can get a charge on that.
The shot clock's been turned off here with 21.3 left. And Hill will bring the ball up slowly.
And this will probably be the last possession of the half.
Last possession of the half for the Bears.
They can take their time on this. They got 10 seconds though.
Hill tries to drop.
And a charge call there on Javante. I did not see that.
As Mike Murray is not happy, but
and Javante called another. I'm gonna say this much though. For all the good about Javante, he has gotten into a lot of foul trouble. In past. Will you agree with me on that, Kieran?
Yeah, but it will be a 1 and 1 again. As they're in bonus, they fouled 9 times.
Coach Molinari there, I think he's telling Javante, hey, just forget about it, get to the next play.
As he hits the first, and if he hits the second, they'll have 7.4 to bring the ball up quickly. I'd put in Eric Norton here if I were Mike Mallory, but he will leave it up to Javante Hill to be the point guard, and he knocks down the second.
Hey, but they do a foul and back
bringing
with.
the ball uphill. He has 6 seconds to work with. To Beckwith, jumper to end the quarter, got it! As he ends that quarter with a jump shot from the corner that, we'll look at that again. Beckwith just drains the jumper to tie their largest lead of the game. They lead 26-10 as it's 26-10 Bears over the Wildcats. We'll be back with the second half of play coming up next on MC Sports.
3, 2, 1.
With 16 minutes left in the game, only halfway through, if either of these teams can get going to start the second half, I think that they will. I think if MA can get some quick points to start the second half, they can run away with it.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to agree with you there. I mean, they have the lead right now, and they've been growing. But I think now Woodside's actually starting to figure out what to do. They need to press more. They need to score quicker. They can't really let MA score in the paint. That's honestly what I think they need to do.
As Norton to Hill to Winterling, drives, fadeaway jumper, no good. Raymond Fowler, tipped it to Javante Hill. He goes up, Winterling, wide open 3, no good. As the bench wanted that one for MA.
And that was just great passing by Javante Hill. I mean, he got that in behind at the net, managed to make a nice back pass out.
As Baldens knocks down a 3, and it's the lead's back to 11.
And I think maybe the Wildcats are going to start to use that momentum. But I don't know. I mean, Beasley right there. Let's just get 2 points. And I mean, if it's going to be back and forth, it's going to be really close.
As the Wildcats with ball movement at the top of the key, still looking for a shot though, with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. As a 3, no good, Winterling hauls down the board to Raymond Fowler. Back to Winterling. To Hill. Drives. Raymond Fowler goes up. Got fouled. Can't get the layup to go. But 2 more shots coming for the Bears.
And that's good basketball by Fowler. Going in, getting the foul, getting the free shot opportunities. And this guy from the free line is ice cold. He makes everything. He's like a silent assassin.
Raymond hits the first.
And let me ask you this, Kieran. Do you actually think, I mean, Woodside right now, I mean, they're down by 14. Do you actually think they're going to have some momentum coming back into this?
I think they need to get about like 5 stops right here. Really tighten up on defense and get a couple buckets. And I think they have a chance. But if they give Manuel Atherton 1, maybe 2 more buckets, I think it's over for them. As it's a trap. As Hill with the steal. Slowly waits for his team. Gives it to Norton, an extra pass, but he gets it back.
That was pretty good defense.
This time he drives, goes all the way, and misses the layup. I might have seen a foul and almost steals it back, but no. The cross-court pass. Janinik has it in the corner. Inside Sandovan, and he blocked! Raymond Fowler pounded against the backboard. That was just like what LeBron James did to Iguodala to end the Game 7 of the finals. And Raymond Fowler with a monster block. Manuel Atherton ball.
I think actually refs said that was goaltending. So I'm gonna count that.
30-17 with 5:18 left here in the third third quarter. Winterling tries to drive, gives it back to Hill.
And
To Norton, inside Beasley. Layup no good.
I'm going to say this for a second. Woodside is starting to press more, and I actually think that's helping them. They've gotten some stops. You know, and the first half, I don't think they actually would have gotten. But now I think they're starting to press, and that's actually starting to stop the up-tempo-ness of Menlo Atherton's defense.
As no foul, as the layup was missed by Quinn. And Raymond Fowler missed a put-back dunk, but he wanted it so badly. And Yadanek comes all the way back and dunks it on the other, and lays it in on the other end.
And Fowler, I mean, even though it was a missed dunk, man, showing his athleticism, getting up there. You don't see that a lot in high school basketball.
Eric Norton knocks down a three! And this place is rocking. It's 33-19.
And Norton there just showing, you know, hey, you can score inside, we'll just shoot the three ball.
No good, Raymond Fowler with that rebound. And I bet the fans here and the bench wants him to go up again. Try for another dunk.
I definitely think that would be insanely awesome to see. I've only seen 2 of those in my entire filming career.
Devontae can't hit a three. Will Beasley gets the rebound. Gives to Winterling. Winterling, Eric Norton, another three, no good. Will Beasley, another rebound, goes right back up, got fouled. And he's going to the stripe.
That's good.
For 2.
That's good second chance points by Beasley. He's getting in there, he's getting the boards. He's forcing Woodside to stop him, and they're gonna have to foul.
Beasley's first free throw, swish, is through.
And Beckwith checking in for Winterling right now.
And you see Hill giving Beckwith a quick talk about probably the offensive scheme. Beasley hits both. And another sub as Spencer Corona comes in for Will Beasley. Beasley having himself a night here. Goes as a jump shot goes off the rim. Oh, and the ball somehow, after it's on the floor for a long time, picked up by the Wildcats.
That was a break, man. Wildcats can capitalize on this.
Oh, but it's taken away by Raymond Fowler, but a foul's committed by the Wildcats. On number 12, Quinn. And
in my opinion, that's poor basketball. Don't foul when you can avoid it. I mean, right now they have 3 fouls, and Menlo Atherton has none. I mean, that can be a big key later on.
Hill up top to Norton. For Beckwith. Spins. They call a travel on Beckwith. I agree with that call, but the Coach Mallory doesn't.
And Yadanek checking out, McDonough checking in. I think now Wildcats are starting to bring a little more of a height into the equation. They're going to the very tall lineup and out of bounds? No, timeout.
Timeout Woodside with 2:48 to go into third. It's 35 to 19.
Right now, Coach Molinari, I mean, he's got to be telling the guys, hey, you're up, but you can't get complacent. You got to keep scoring. Woodside, if they get a momentum break, they're going to use it to their advantage. And we've seen that right now. I mean, this is a little mini outburst. I mean, they had 12, now they've scored a little more, and, you know, they've kind of stopped a lot of Menlo Atherton scoring. Now, if they can claw back into this, that'd be extremely nice.
Yes, this would be one of the biggest comebacks we've seen in high school basketball. If Woodside can come back here.
And that'd be pretty impressive. I'm gonna say that much. I'm gonna say that'd be a really impressive comeback, especially with the way that you know, the Bears have been playing as of late.
As number 12, Quinn inbounds to DeSoyce as He curls up top, misses a three. Rebounded by Beckwith, getting pushed out of bounds. But, Raymond Fowler didn't take a three, but Logan Bobrowski did, and it's 38-19. They lead by 19.
I think the Bears starting to get some momentum.
Spin, and that was a clean block, no. That was a clean block, but a foul's called, and Sandovan will go to the line for two.
I don't know where the foul was in that. In my opinion, he had the hands up, clean block all the way.
No, as it will be on the baseline, as Woodside thought it was a foul, but it was just under the basket, inbound. Top the key to Soyce. Gives to, drives, kicks out to Quinn, corner, inside, stolen.
Excuse me, what's the score?
As Raymond Fowler throws it to the corner, of three, no good. As rebound.
And over the back.
Foul was called on, it must have been over the back on Bobrowski.
And Barone now checking in for Fowler. I'm going to say this much, Fowler's been doing a great job tonight. You cannot, can you deny that, Kieran?
As Quinn passes to Yenia. Oh, jump shot, no good for McDonald, but they get it back. Beckwith driving. Hill has it at the top, almost goes over and back, but keeps it in. Beckwith's three, no good. Hill goes up for the rebound, but it's just out-rebounded. But that guy's like a foot taller than him. Nothing you can do about that if you're Javante.
Yeah, using height is key advantage in basketball. And that time it showed.
As Sandovo's fouled going up, it's still a 19-point lead for the Bears.
Announcers, how much time is left?
And looking to check in back as Eric Norton back in and Javante Hill to sit down. And with 53 seconds left, corner of threes, airball, Sandovo on the ground for the rebound, and jumps called. And
The Menlo Atherton crowd chanting airball on that. They're happy for that.
it will be Bears ball, I think. No, it's Woodside ball. With 46.2, if they could get a quick shot, they could get a 2-for-1. Can they get the 2-for-1 now? Sandovo, three, got it, top of the team. They got their 2-for-1 too. But Eric Norton's gonna drive this with about 3 seconds between game clock, shot clock, differential. No, they're not gonna wind down to hook home because Bobrowski is gonna take a three. And both teams exchanging threes at the ending of this third quarter. Peronin. Layup, no good. Sandovo gets it with 4 point seconds. Beckwith gets it off after the buzzer, no bucket. As Beckwith took too long to get that shot up. But at the end of 3 quarters, it's 41-22. The Bears up by 19. And will probably be telling his team that just hang in there, don't get hurt. Just don't get hurt, stay there, but still play your hearts out and hold on for this victory. That's if they win, that's back-to-back rivalry wins for.
And right now, the sixth man. MA student section getting hyped for the fourth quarter. It's senior night too.
As the team's getting back on the court with 8 minutes remaining in the game. As I think if you're Woodside, just grind it out. Just show some heart at the end. Don't look like quitters. As Beckwith misses the jumper.
I'm gonna say this for some, man. Hey, I actually think Woodside has a chance to get back in this. They're not down by much. They're down by 19. So it's a completely makeable comeback. But I don't think MA is gonna really allow them to get too much momentum.
That would have made it a lot smaller of a comeback. Out of bounds, it will stay with Woodside. And it will reset the shot clock. Oh, and it's thrown off Will Beasley as his 5 seconds to inbound the ball was running down. Just chucked it off his knee.
That was good, actually. That was good basketball.
Drive, misses the layup. Goes back up to another layup, and the whole MA crowd wants to travel. But Beckwith drives. Corner three for Broski. No. Will Beasley for the rebound. It's Woodside ball.
And the ref saying it went over. There's a line right above where the backboard is, and it went over that line. If it goes over that line, it's considered out of bounds.
As a very light press by Eric Norton and Manuel Atherton. Oh, but almost a steal for Eric Norton as driving layup short for Patron. Quickly bringing the ball up. But Eric Norton gives to Will Beasley, who goes up and gets fouled. He's to the stripe again. He hit his last 2 free throws.
Yeah, well, Beasley's been really good from the line lately. And this is a chance, I think, for MA to actually start, pulling away a little bit more. I mean, they're up by 19. If they can get to about 22, 23, I think. I mean, even with the time that is left, it's going to be hard for Woodside to come back.
And this is the first time they've led by 20. And if Will Beasley hits this 3 throw, they lead by over 20. And I think that's a comfortable lead for them. And with this team and this offense, it's hard to shut down and get 20 straight buckets.
I'm going to disagree with you a little on that, but I think Woodside still has a chance. It's only 21. They do have about 7 minutes left. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy by all means, but I think it's doable.
Oh, and a very deep three. That was a line drive shot, but almost went in as it hit the iron and went out. Driving, and the charge is finally called. Mendel Atherton finally gets it. As you see Javante Hill on the sideline clapping. He's like, I can get the 2 calls and I wanted a charge, but my team finally got it.
And Javante, and he'd know. I mean, he's been calling charges before, and it's sometimes actually, I think the refs are being a little harsh on him. And sometimes I think the feet are moving, but other times guys' feet are planted. That is going to be called every time.
Eric Norton walking the ball over the timeline. Looks for a screen, doesn't get it. Drives all the way himself, and thought he was blocked. No, thought he was fouled. No, and the ball, as they get the ball right back, Beasley misses it. Oh, and Norton was on the rim, but no dunk there, as Mendel Atherton will inbound under the basket.
Norton also showing some athleticism, But Ryler and Norton, those guys have been showing athleticism all night. Speaking of Norton, Just off on that three.
Oh, and a steal, Sandovan. Waits for his teammate. Gives to Baldinez. This is a foul. Will go against Manuel Atherton. Side out. And in comes Perone and Fowler for Beasley and Corona.
And also rechecking in is Gwen.
Winterling also to sit down.
You know, subbing out some of the younger guys, bringing the seniors back into the game. I think that's actually a pretty good move by Molinar. I mean, he's doing a pretty good job. He's letting experience play.
For a call, nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Patron, to Janiak. Takes up the buries it. And now you see the Bears playing with quick offense, and a timeout's called by Coach Mike Mallory, and you saw him immediately talk to Eric Norton, and he wasn't happy, pointing down at the Woodside basket. I think he wasn't happy with the defense played there. But when you're up by 18, I wouldn't be too hard on your players.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that. It's a little hard. I mean, you're up by a lot, so you can't be super, unhappy with your team, but you have to still be strict. I mean, you can't let them get sloppy. If they get sloppy, it can turn into a really bad food fight mess of a game.
As the Bears have 4 timeouts remaining, and I don't think they'll use any of them, as I think they just want this one to be over and to get home and enjoy their weekend. But Woodside might use their 2 timeouts to buy themselves a couple possessions. Like before a jump ball's called, they'll call a timeout just to make sure they have that possession. Raymond Fowler to inbound the ball.
And right now, Miller-Atherton, they're bringing out the all-senior lineup for last back end. So this is the first time we've seen the all-senior lineup since the beginning of the game.
As Norton goes inside to Perone, who drives, misses the layup. No one there to rebound. And the Wildcats have it up top to Baldens. And a jump shot, no good for DeSos, who goes right back up, got fouled.
And that's good and that's just good second chance there by the Wildcats. So missed shot, but immediately, get the rebound, get another shot off, get the foul.
The first free throw, as this place gets loud, as the first free throw, no good.
And that is absolutely something you have to convert on this late in the game. I mean, it's about 5 minutes left. The Wildcats being down by so many, you kind of have to convert these every time.
The second free throw, also no good. Perone gets the rebound. Norton to Winterling, no 3. Fowler, no 3. Norton, off the hands of Fowler. No over and back call. Norton's 3, no good. No rebound by the Bears.
That's good defense right there by the Wildcats, making sure that MA can't get a second chance points.
Board. Gives to Norton with 4:26 left.
And Kai Winterling, I mean, and Woodside wanting a travel or something called, but I think it actually worked out to MA's benefit. And now MA's going to start subbing out a lot of their seniors. I can see, well, besides Javante Hill, I can see number 21, Shen Collin. I can see number 24, Bobrowski, and I can also see Beckwith. Sorry, my mistake, Cronin coming in.
And
a lot of the
only
seniors.
player staying is
is the number 2, Gwen Lockbound. And you know, the seniors getting a well-deserved 10. I mean, this is their night, and I think they actually done a very good performance, you know, on senior night.
As he hits the first free throw. There's 4 minutes left. The Wildcats are down by 20. As the free throw no good, Sandovan gets his own rebound, goes up, and the layup rolls out. That's the kind of night it's been for the Woodside Wildcats. Shots rolling out, nothing going their way.
You know, good job there by Javante Helmy getting in there. I mean, he's not one of the tall guys. Yep, you have to remember that. He's not one of the tall guys, but he's willing to fight for it. I mean, I think he makes up for it. Make up for his lack of height. But, you know, a little more ferocity than some of the other guys. I mean, some of the other guys will go in there, they'll be a little timid.
As the Woodside gets the jump and misses the jumper, Quinn misses the jumper. Oh! As Nick Cronin ends up on the ground, and the fans want to foul, no. But the Wildcats missed the layup. And so the Bears have the ball back. It will be a side out for the Bears. As Javante Hill catches, as he will be the point guard for this team, with Norton out and he's fouled going out.
I tried a little bit of a circus shot there, and I actually think that worked kind of well. I mean, he got the foul. I mean, if you let it go a little bit later, I think he actually might have got the and one.
As he will shoot 2. As he makes the first.
And you know, Hill, very good from the line this year. I mean, all the games we've seen him play, he's been very good from Hill. The only downside, honestly, the only downside I can see in him is that he commits a little too many fouls. Besides that, he's good from the free line, and I think he's a really good outside scorer, and he's a pretty good inside scorer, too. I mean, if you can get him inside.
As this is the largest lead of the night for the Bears at 22. They've had 21 multiple times, but first time they've gotten to 22, and the layup won't go. Back up and a block. And they might be able to extend this lead. Oh, but it's taken away. And Yeniak gets fouled going up. It was a one-on-one. So I do the same thing with 3 minutes left. First free throw no good, and Woodside struggled from the stripe tonight.
Yeah, I'm really on that. I mean, you can kind of see it in some of their players. You know, they're looking out and they get into the stripe, and they're missing the first one, and then they know all that pressure. They have to make the second one.
And he misses that too.
And over the back.
That's the third time they've missed both free throws. And
then, in my opinion, that's starting to cost them. And all those misses.
As a 1-and-1 will be given to the Bears with 3:06 left to go.
And Nick Cronin's going to be taking these shots. I haven't seen much of Cronin from the stripe, but I have a feeling he's actually going to be pretty good.
Misses this one and almost gets his own rebound. Comes from behind, knocks it away, but they get it back, they force him. Over the back was called, I think. But no, they call a foul on the Bears. And a 1-and-1 will be given to the Wildcats, and I can't believe that call.
Yeah, I thought that was over and back.
So did everyone else here. drains the first free throw. His second coming. And it's missed. Javante Hill climbs the ladder for the rebound.
That's good. Now, Bears they can try to waste a lot of clock. Maybe get some more points, waste a lot of clock.
That's not what they want to do, as they just drive right in and get the floater to go. They lead by 23.
And that's Troy Sweeten. We haven't seen much of him this year either, but that was just good points.
As a block is called. I can't believe it. I'm not. As the officiating, there's been a lot of fouls called this game as both teams are in bonus in both halves.
And now Helman checking in. That foul was called by Lakmian, but he's going over and asking his coach if it was a foul, and I honestly didn't see it. But I think generally if it's inside the paint, the ref usually gives preference to the shooter.
As let's see if Mike Mallory will give the last 2 minutes to the seniors. But right now it's Javante Hill. Rolled in the ball, trying to wind down some clock. A three short, oh, good rebound. Kicks it out. As, oh, he puts it up, gets his own rebound.
And Javante Hill cannot believe that Conan was called for traveling.
As Woodside, center number 55, Hillwin misses a jumper, and there's now 1:47 left. Javante Hill passes up to Sweetman, back to Hill. Collin goes up, makes the layup. They've gone on a little run to lead by 21.
That's good basketball by Collin. He's penetrating the paint, getting easy 2 points.
And they call another foul.
And I don't know about that one. My opinion was he did get bumped, but he also did take a couple steps.
The first free throw rims out. It's been a rough day for Woodside at the stripe.
And now the MA fans starting to chant the "I Believe" chant. You know, I hear that occasionally at Palo Alto games. And I think they can believe they'll win. It's 52-30. 22-point lead with about a minute left. That's not easy to come back from.
As Hill inside. Collin.
Shen Collin, I think he might have just delivered the dagger. They got a minute left. And on my opinion, I think at this point it's too late. And I think
Woodside with 53.5 to go.
I'm gonna ask this.
55-30, largest lead of the night at 25.
Yeah, and Kieran, I think my question for you, do you think that Coach Molinari will start subbing in the seniors back in? You know, this is their last time out on the court.
Yeah, I think they'll give their centers or not. I thought they'd give the centers their last 53.5. But it will be the, as you see everyone set up, there's still 8 seconds left in the timeout. And ball will be inbounded with 53.5 by Woodside under their own basket. The center looks for someone to pass to. It's McDowell. Oh, and it's stolen. Javonte Hill. What a pump fake. As Nick Cronin was trying to. Oh, Nick Cronin, fadeaway three, no good. And that would have sent this place rocking if Nick Cronin had hit that fadeaway three. But there's no more time. The shot clock's been turned off. There's three is no good. The center, Buckbayan has it. Gives to Hill. Holding and dribbling. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Ball game, Manuel Atherton. As the Manuel Atherton Bears defeat the Woodside Wildcats 55-30. The Bears beat the Wildcats by 25 at senior night at Robert Ayers. Thank you, everyone. I'm Kieran Costa, along with my broadcast partner, CJ. This has been a MC Sports production of the Mid-Penn Media Center. Have a great night.
All right, let's pick up.